This is TWiT.
Google News.
Oh my God, I missed all of this. I've just scrolled down.
Just to give it a quick digest here, a judge.
Well, wait a minute. The most important one is we're going to break up Google, says the Department of Justice. Right?
That's what the DOJ says. Well, the DOJ says we have a menu of punishments for Google. Your Honor, take your pick. And so it goes up to breaking up, but that's not the only remedy. There's other remedies. One is they can't pay anybody for search, which means that Mozilla and Apple are badly hurt. Another is that they
by the way, that saves Google $40 billion.
Fortune.
It doesn't hurt Google.
Makes no sense. Another is that they have to advertise that you have choices in search.
That's dumb.
That's dumb. Another is to break up, though it doesn't say exactly how. And so I have Google's response here at line 74.
DOJ's radical and sweeping proposals risk hurting consumers, businesses, and developers. Well, of course, Google's going to say that.
Of course they will, yes. But not wrong.
And you know what? With some merit. I mean, it's not like it isn't. You start knocking at the supports of this house of cards, and who knows what's going to happen.
And do you end up with 5 more valuable companies that, because the thing is, consumers will probably still pick Google search.
Right. But remember, the DOJ was going to break up Microsoft, and we talked about this earlier on Windows Weekly. And really, the upshot of that would have been breaking up Microsoft into 2 companies, operating systems and Office. Would have been 2 more valuable companies.
Yeah.
Shareholders who had gotten shares in both. Everybody wins. So, yeah, I would love to see Google be forced to give up YouTube. I think that's a little much. I think the fact that Google controls all ends of the advertising transaction is clearly problematic.
But what if
it has hurt
ends
us?
up with an Elon Musk? What if it ends up with Satoshi saying, I know what I'm going to spend my $60 billion on. I'm going to buy YouTube and do crazy things, right?
Yeah.
You be careful of the apple cart.
That's a good point.
You upset.
That's a good point.
And then the major papers, the Financial Times said, this is a gift link, the Google breakup reads like an antitrust fan fiction.
Right.
And the New York Times said, this is going to be really hard to do. And at the same time, I love this. The story comes in here. A Wall Street Journal story from just the other day said, Google's grip on search slips as TikTok and AI startup mount challenge. So it's just like Microsoft. The timing is...
It's hard because these things move glacially slowly in the technology industry.
And this is what's clear is Google is going to fight full on. They're going to go through every possible court. This is going to take years upon years upon years.
Well, I mean, they have to. It's like for their shareholders, they have a fiduciary responsibility too.
But they're going to spend money now. One of the stories, I think it was the Times story, said they're going to spend money now at a current dollar, and it's worth it because in the future, by the time anything ever happens, the value of what they spent will have gone down with inflation. So it's also in their physical sense to just fight as long as possible.
So, hey, it's Leo Laporte. I hope you enjoyed this little snippet from our show This Week in Google. For the full show, you can either go to our website, twit.tv/twig, or find Twig in your favorite podcast client. And, of course, there's links right below, somewhere down there, for more information.